Coming at you with my favorite Dragonite deck in Pokemon Pocket today, trainers, featuring Baby Articuno here. So, two notable things about this card. First is that it has 100 HP as well as a retreat cost of 1. This makes it a phenomenal lead Pokemon that can take some hits for us while we set up Dragonite, but it can also get out of the way quite easily with its minimal retreat cost. Second is that Articuno is also a water Pokemon, which means we get to play 2 copies of Misty in our deck to give us this incidental high roll opportunity where you hit 2 or 3 plus heads on Misty, and then you go to town very quickly with Articuno, getting free wins in that manner. Misty also kind of acts as additional copies of X-Speed in this deck that work with Articuno to let us retreat it even sooner. In addition to the Articuno, this deck list is also playing Kangaskhan, so we can often go through 4 100 hit point Pokemon, giving us a ton of stalling time to set up Dragonite. Kanga can also have energy get attached to her and put up some early damage, which is quite nice. And then Dragonite, headliner of the deck, ends the game in 2 attacks most times, but guaranteed in 3 no matter what you're playing into. I hope you enjoy today's game highlights, and this is easily the best build of Dragonite I've played so far with its dynamic range of game plans. If you do enjoy what you see, smash that button for the rest of the day. Have fun. Smells like Pikachu, gamers. Alright, so Articuno is ready to go. We are long overdue for a Balatro command, so let's make one of those. Balatro or whatever it's called. I do not enjoy single player card games personally. I'm glad other people are having fun with them, but they are very much not my jam. Misty revved up and ready to go this morning. Kanga firing on all cylinders too. Ate my Wheaties for breakfast, and I'm ready to flip some coins. Singleton Potion is an interesting choice. One of the mistakes people make most frequently in this game is using cards when they don't add breakpoints. This Giovanni's okay, because it means 1 head from Thundering Hurricane knocks us out, but, like, the potion doesn't make a ton of... I guess the potion plays around a Giovanni out of me, but I don't know that you're supposed to play around Giovanni out of the Dragonite deck. They still get KO'd by one Dizzy Punch plus, one Dizzy Punch plus an Ice Beam. I guess they played around Giovanni Doubleheads again, but... Oh, it played around me retreating. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's a good read. Fair critique. Okay, this one's puzzling though, right? We puzzled out why the last one kind of makes sense, but this one doesn't track, yeah? I think I'm vibing on research. I guess if I had Dragonite, we could play it. Oh, mama! Kanga's really good when she does 60 for 1, chat. Do I X-speed back to Articuno and clear this, and then if they put the Zapdos up, I clear with the Dragonair and we win the game? I think so, yeah. And I can even just double X-speed this turn, so that way if I top deck the Dragonite, I can even Dragonite if they don't put the Zapdos up. I think it's this. I think it's swap to this, crack him with Ice Beam. And I think we're good to go here with the Dragonair set. Obviously 50% chance to hit the Dragonite, but just the tail smack for 80. I'll clean the Zapdos out. Still getting cleaned. Cool. Do you think Pokemon Pocket could have a physical card game? I don't know that the Pokemon IP would translate well to a physical card game. There might not be a market for it. Jeff, can you show the deck list? I'll put the deck list up on when we take an ad break. Unfortunately, pausing to throw the deck list up every time someone asks ends up being a lot of the stream just that. The less sarcastic answer to the question that was posed is that I think you 100% could play a Pokemon pocketized version of the paper Pokemon TCG, and that would probably be pretty sweet. Okay, so let's say, again, and let's count these out. Let's say I'm potioning this for sure. The question is, do I want Mama to try and throw hands here, or do I want to build for Dragonair? I attach an energy. They hit me for 70. I attach an energy. They knock me out. I evolve to Dragonair, have third energy, crack them. So I think I'm just building the Dragonite up this game, the way the turn cycles play out. I am dead to Sabrina with this line, but I'm going to have a bad time into Sabrina anyway, so I'm not playing around it. We would really like to draw another one of our 100 hit point friends here. We have a lot of them. Swing and a miss. And again, not the end of the world here. We get to go ahead and Dragonair, and then they'll clear us. We'll hit them for 80, and then we'll evolve into Dragonite before we're knocked out. And this is that very chess-adjacent thinking through multiple turns out, where the gameplay can be very face-up, because you can count out what's going to happen and account for things you can and can't beat. And then I actually don't want a Professor's Research here, because their line to beat us involves us not having Dragonite. So if they red card us, I would like 2 researches in my deck to be more likely to redraw to the Dragonite. So my lose condition here is red card brick Dragonite, I think. So I just want to make that as least likely as possible to happen. I would be very surprised if the December and or January set don't have sweet steel cards in them. I would expect both Steel and EX Dark Pokemon. EX Steel and EX Dark Pokemon in either the December or January set. One of the two. Alright, Dragonite, do your thing, bud. Drop a Draco. Our finest Snoot Boops, please. J Moods, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome back. We're getting packs in December and January. We are getting a mini set in December, and we are getting a set similar size to Genetic Apex in January. I really hope Aegis Slash is one of the first EXs. I would love that. He's one of my favorites. Favorite Zoomer Pokemon. Aegis Slash and Greninja are my favorite Zoomer Pokemon. Alright, clean him out, Dragonite. Drop a Draco. That's weird because all my opponents' Mewtwo decks play Gardevoir on curve. That response is what we refer to as negativity bias, which is a thing whereby you only remember things that are bad that happen to you. I have not played the Bazaar. Maybe when they launch on mobile. Why do you prefer a mobile version? Because I sit at my desk all day for work. If I'm gonna play a game off stream, it's gonna be on my PlayStation 5 or my cell phone. I don't play PC games off stream. You don't play on the Switch? Nah. A lot of the Nintendo IP-specific games don't really appeal to me. When I played Unite, I played that on the Switch. AstroTurfed refers to masking organic interest or grassroots support for something that's actually being paid for or fake. No second, what's it called here is pretty good for us. No second Giovanni. Appropriately build up our Dragonite and then crack in here. On average, their board dies to 2 Draco Meteors. Average Misty gameplay experience. It's fine. It's fine, chat. Dragonite's here. Good golly, Dragonite. Pins and needles, bud. Pins and needles. Was it a mistake to put the Articuno out? It was not, because the Articuno survives a hit if they Sabrina it up and it retreats for 1. It's one of the reasons why the card is good. That was their second Giovanni. So double potion here actually buys me a 3rd Draco Meteor. Okay, I don't think they have any lines to kill us here, yeah? So we're gonna some bad Dragonite variants for us, but also we're gonna play through it, right? Rare to survive 2, definitely not surviving a 3rd. Alright, Dragonite, I would like 6 knockout points this game. We're gonna win a regular Pokemon game. Clean. Clean! Put them all in the bin, gamer. Snob Wigglytuff. Feeling sweepy, anyone? This is a Kanga Wall matchup for sure. Extra Pokeball here. Extra basic is great. So it insulates us against a Sabrina a little bit, which is nice. This is a Kanga punching bag pivoted to Dragonite angle. Our colors of energy. We have Big Daddy Dragon on curve. Lovely. Are you planning on participating in tournaments anytime soon? I played one over the weekend. I don't really intend to stream the tournaments that I play in because they have a lot of downtime. If I play in a tournament and have a run or games worth showing, they'll get highlighted on the YouTube channel after the fact. I'm not gonna play another Kangaskhan out. We are happy to leave that in hand. No, I'm not playing at anything. It'll be pretty rare that I play things during the week. My 4-year-old has a My 4-year-old has a dance class at 4 o'clock today, so we'll be live until about 3 o'clock or so. Another hour and change. We're off to do the dad thing. I don't want to evolve the Dragonair on my bench. Well, I was gonna say I don't want to evolve it because of what's it called, Sabrina. But with Articuno, I could go ahead and do it now, right? It'll be a retreat cost of 1. an ideal Draco Meteor mix, but I have a potion here, which means we get 2 chances to flip heads and wake up from Wiggly. That potion doesn't really matter unless they have another, like, 110 hit point thing. And we're done here. One Snoot Goop, please. A 6th water opponent in a row in the other queue. Wake up, sheeple. Gitaton Dragonite. Alright, I'm listening. I'm listening. Tell me more. I think I want to put damages on their Dratini here if they're leaning on it. Having first energy advantage makes this a little scary, but if Kanga rolls even slightly above average, just have to put them in a little box in the ground. Second potion or evolution? Evolution. Hey, Nerd Executive, thank you for the 5 months. Holy chat! It does exist. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're done. X speed, ice speed, baby. Sugar, we're going down. Oh, yeah. Finally, that sick Misty Gaming. This EX Believer. All right, Mala. Show them how it's done. University tournaments banning overplayed deck list in the future. Not on the regular. There's already some of the community tournaments that, like, occasionally run, like, custom ban list things, but they're definitely the exception, not the rule. Very, very surprised if that became the norm. Yeah, I think we're currently on, like, a 10 or 11 deck streak in a row of the opponent playing Water Energy. I'd be very surprised if they nerf or rework cards. I would be very pleasantly surprised if they did, but it's not something I would expect to happen. our Dratini is going to be a turn late here. I gotta say, one thing I hadn't realized that I should fully appreciate for making Marvel Snap content is it's wild to me the number of bad balance takes I heard when I talked about they could rebalance things. Someone wrote me a 3-paragraph comment on YouTube the other day talking about how digital card games rebalancing their cards is suicide and all games die when they do that. I was just like, man, paper card gamers or something else. I actually don't want to knock out their Lapras EX by mistake this turn, so I'm just gonna pass. And then next turn we'll go Energy into Dragonite. There, tanky Pokemon having a high retreat cost, giving us a little bit of time here. Yeah. And the 2X speeds. I think it's really weird how people readily accept that their cards will be made invalid by power creep and their cards will be made invalid by the game company printing new cards. But the idea that their cards could become invalid or just slightly worse due to them getting rebalanced live in a digital game is like offensive to them. Because like you're okay with these other things invalidating the cards that you have, but this other one is new and scary, so it's not okay. And opponent. That game was a great example of why I think the Articuno non-EX is one of the best starters for this deck. Like, it's 1 knockout point, it has a serviceable retreat cost, and Kangaskhan has a higher retreat cost, but she does damage while she sits there. I think the Lapras start like that is really mediocre.